Okay, let's solve another differential equation. Y prime equals to x times cosine of y squared. The first step always in solving differential equations is to identify the type of the differential equation. So note that y prime is equal to, well, I can expand this power on these ones. I can write it as x squared times cosine squared y. And as you can see, the right hand side is a function of x times a function of y. In other words, the right hand side, you can separate the x and y variable. So note that then this is a separable differential equation. Well, then what do we do? The steps for solving a separable differential equation is that, well, separate the variables. Meaning that, well, all the y terms uh, on the left hand side to left hand side, all the x terms to right hand side. Here I can divide this to the other side, so let me write this as y. By the way, when it is separable, instead of y prime, it's better to write dy dx, and then I can write x squared cosine squared y. So I can bring cosine squared to the denominator and multiply dx up there. So in other words, I can write it as 1 over cosine squared y dy equals to x squared dx. Maybe one more step would be nice here. Well, let's do in that one in the next step. Step 2, when you separate it, left hand side is in y, right hand side is in y, integrate both sides. Both sides. Okay, so I will do integral of 1 over cosine squared y dy equals to integral of x squared dx. Well, okay, so we have to integrate, but something that's better to notice here is that this guy is the same thing as 1 over cosine y squared dy. And 1 over cosine squared, remember, it is secant. 1 over cosine y is secant, and there's a square, so it's secant squared y dy equals to integral of x squared dx. So these are nice, easy integrals from the table of integration. Secant squared, the antiderivative of secant squared is tan, and the integral of x squared is x cubed over 3. Don't forget to put that c. Basically, that is the general solution for this differential equation. And as you saw, the steps is that first we noticed that it is separable, then separated the variables, integrated both sides, and we found the solution, the general solution for this differential equation.